What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Isha, aka Asia, and I am back with another reading. Okay, we are wrapping up these weekly love messages, and we have finally made it to Gemini. Okay, my sister and my brethren in the air signs. So if you've got Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're nasty, then these messages might just be for you. I am taking clients. The books are open, baby, so take advantage of it. All right. I've got I've got readings as low as $5.55 for 2 questions. All right. So make sure you take advantage of that. I owe y'all 2 free readings. So I need to make a video for that. I just want to get these weekly ones done because I'm so behind. I'm not behind. I'm right on time. I'm right on time. So I'll get that over to you all soon. I'll do like a reading or whatever else. Oh yeah, when I do the collective reading, then I'll bring it up. All right. Because I want to do a collective reading for this too. So yes, Gemini, you got lusting and divine masculine when we split the deck already. That's interesting. So you could be dealing with the divine masculine energy here. But at the same time, you've got someone that's extremely non-committal. So someone could be on their twin flame journey. And you could be dealing with a runner. You're gonna find out. Again, thank you so much for all the love on all the videos. Our views are going up. Our subscribers are going up. The family is growing, and I love that for us. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitch, and Threads, and Instagram. I don't have Twitter no more. We don't twit no more. I don't fuck with Twitter. All right. What's going on in love for Geminis? Damn. So you got distance, separation, space, blockage, second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunities. And then you've got distracted, sidetrack, change, delays in reverse. So someone, Gemini, wants to focus on you fully. They want to reconcile with you. They don't care how much space has been between you. They don't care if there's been any blockages in the past. They want to make amends, and where they may have been distracted and where there may have been delays and they've been sidetracked, they want to focus on this connection fully. But someone's still fucking lying. Someone's still being elusive. Someone is still practicing deception and trickery. What is this? Why? Because you said no. So this person feels like they gotta do something out of the ordinary, something that's not typical of their behavior in order to find a chance to have to get a second chance with you because you drew the line. You said enough is enough. So I feel like this person is going to do whatever it takes to get some type of communication from you. Mixed signals, blocked emotion, heart fog, because they know they fucked up. This person knows that they've seen, because that sidetrack with these that distracted, those mixed signals were the distractions, and they know that. Gemini, your person knows they messed up. They know that. What's mm, cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So where they knew that, where they may have been elusive, where they may have been sidetracked, it's like enough is enough. Let's just get this right. That's what it feels like. Enough is enough. Let's just scrape everything and start from scratch. What second chance and boundaries? The divine fucking masculine came back out again. Yo, they want a family with you. This person wants to bring you stability. This person wants to give you their last name, I heard. Let's go half on a baby. I thought you wanted to be a mom. Don't you want to have kids with me? I thought you said you wanted kids. Like, these are all the things I'm hearing right now, which is nuts. So you could be a divine masculine. You could be dealing with a divine masculine. Um, but I really feel like this person is pressuring you, or you're pressuring someone to make that final commitment. Like, you said you wanted this, so are we doing it or not? But it's like, if you're doing that and you're having that energy, you're not willing to you're not willing to engage in a conversation where we discuss why you're at a space for needing a second chance, where we discuss where you messed up, where we discussed why I blocked you. there's no discussion there. Someone just wants to like clean the slate and start fresh, and that's not how you do shit. You don't just you don't just like scrape the scraps off the fucking plate and then reuse the plate and put brand new fucking food on it. You don't do that shit. You gotta see what's on there and wash it. And you know why they're doing that? Because they in their fucking pride. You're dealing with someone stubborn as fuck. They could have Leo placements. Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. That's why they don't want they want to just start anew. They're too stubborn to go over where they fucked up. They pride got them fucked up. Secrets, mysteries, concealing with obscurity. That's exactly what that is. All them secrets, they have too much pride to want to talk about it. Oh, a man shouldn't reveal blah 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 blah. I feel like this person is very my way or the highway. Like, I'm a man, of course I'm gonna blah 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 blah. And it's like, ugh, ick, 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 ick. So if you got all this pride, you got all this ego, but you about to be here on bended knee begging me to fucking come back so you can have a second chance in my fucking life. But you got that pride because you don't want to tell the fucking truth. You've been concealing shit. So this person, Gemini, I feel like this person wants to be able to, because they're masculine, and again we have masculine and feminine energies. I feel like this person wants to be able to do their dirt, or at least act like they're doing something dirty, just to not only get a response out of you, but to just be like, I feel like this person just wants to put you in their place. I feel like this is the type of person where their energy is super karmic, and they're not as mature as they claim to be. I feel like this person just wants to like set the stage to feel like the adult that they're not. And this is why they want to make amends. They're realizing this shit now. You make them feel like whoever they want to be perceived as. So, for example, if they want the world to perceive them as a man, a strong man, a top tier man, or whatever the fuck man, you make them feel like the biggest man in the fucking room. Same thing when it comes for those who identify as a woman and want to be perceived as a woman. You make this person feel like they're the baddest bitch in the fucking room. And they want to make amends with you because they understand now that you have been the electricity in their light bulb. You have been the reason for their confidence. You made them feel and look good. They were a bad bitch because you made them realize they were a bad bitch. They weren't a bad bitch before they met you. They weren't that fucking man. They weren't the man before they met you. You built that up into them. You made them realize what it was. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, but they can't avoid this shit no more. They're lost because you awakened something within them that they never had access to because they didn't have the fucking self esteem enough to recognize who they were. You saw something in them that they didn't even know, like I said, that they had access to because you loved them. You deeply loved them. You saw the side of them, the sacred side of them, but that they don't share with anybody. They were vulnerable with you. They connected with you in such a way that they know they don't have access to do that shit again. And that's why they want to fucking come back. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear space. But you better off. You are better off. You don't want nothing to do with this motherfucker because they are obsessed at this point. Damn. At this point, you're dealing with someone that's obsessive, someone that adores you, but it's addicting. You may be the type of person too that have had a lot of obsessive people dealing with you in the past where it's like, bro, I'm done. You're weird. And then like, but they just keep getting weirder. Like you end up dating somebody new or even just talking to somebody new, and this person's in their DMs trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And it's like, why are you reaching out to my new person? But they're doing that because it's like, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. And they stress the fuck out over this. This is weird. I don't like this energy. I don't like this obsessive energy. And like they're fucking longing for you. And it's like, if you didn't fuck up in the first place, because I already told you in the very beginning you're gonna love it here. But since you plan, like, of course I'm gonna be fucking out. It was all good in the hood when you were being fucking weird, but now that I'm calling you out on your weirdness and I chose myself, now it's a fucking issue. Now you want to come around being like, oh no, baby, I love you, I care about you, whatever else, woody woody woo. No, fuck that and fuck you. Let's clarify with the tarot. Afro Anime Tarot deck. Y'all already know what this is. Y'all know it's my favorite deck. I talk about this deck all the time. Leave a comment if you want to get it. All right. I can't fix my face right now because this person is really irritating my spirit. What's going on? Let's clarify more for Gemini. What the fuck going on? You're moving onward. You're moving onward to calmer waters where there was a lot of chaos, where there was a lot of fights, where there was a lot of confusion. You've gotten your own clarity, Gemini, by sitting with yourself. You've gotten your own clarity. Heavy swords energy. So you could have been someone that, you know what, I'm leaving all this shit behind. You could have moved recently. You could be in the process of moving. Either way, you're moving forward. You don't want to deal with people that are untrustworthy. You don't want to deal with people that have epiphanies after they fucked you over. Like, no, practice that discernment so you don't make these mistakes in the first place. Geminis, I feel like for the bulk of you, you've moved on past this person, and you may have been dealing with it alone. You may be reinventing yourself right now. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not arguing with nobody. You're not dealing with any conflict. You're staying to yourself, and you're not holding on to things longer than necessary. You got 654 here. So you're definitely in alignment and taking care of the business and the things that you're supposed to be doing right now. You're no longer holding on to the rhyme or reason of what's been happening, when it comes to the relationships in your life, where you realize you've lowered your boundaries and you lowered your guard for someone that didn't deserve it. Tell me more for Gemini. You're in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You're focused on your bag. You're being more nurturing. You're taking better care of yourself. You're probably watching what you're eating. You could be working out a little bit too. You're getting closer to nature, so you might be enjoying taking walks more. You could be spending more time with family, especially with little ones lately, where you're getting that love, that comfort. You could feel more grounded right now, where in the past where things may have been difficult for you to like get to a conclusion, now things have more clarity, things make more sense because you have that calmness in your mind now. Yeah, you started a new chapter already. Again, you could have moved recently or you're about to move. You got the world here, and the world is your oyster. So this is Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, a Taurus energy. So you've started a new chapter in life that doesn't include whoever the fuck this person is, and new love is coming, Gemini. Okay, because you've released whatever the fuck that hold that person had on you. Maybe you were dealing with someone that did give you that mothering feeling. Maybe you were dealing with someone that made you feel loved, like genuinely loved. Maybe what you weren't getting necessarily from the feminine energy in your family, and you didn't feel seen, you didn't feel respected. You're able to give that to yourself, and or someone's coming into your life with that. You got the Ace of Cups here. You got two aces. You got two new beginnings coming your way. It could be from different people. It could be, I don't know. You got Judgment and you got the Six of Pentacles. Wow. I mean, what is this? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. You got someone, because you released Scorpio energy, because you released that person. You've got someone coming in that wants to love on you. Who is this person? How will Gemini know who this person is? I wants to give them this couple of. I haven't done this for anybody yet. Like this is unexpected to say the least. Who is this person? The new person coming in could be another air sign, Aquarius energy specifically, because Queen of Swords is always giving me Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign that's going to take their time though. With this Knight of Swords in reverse, this person isn't going to rush in with communication. This person's going to take their time to get to know you. They're not going to rush in and outrightly say how they feel about you. They may beat around the bush for a little bit, but yeah, that's going to be your person. You got the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. This will be someone that you may be a little confused if this is something that's worth your while. But when you get to a point where you recognize that, hey, I can lower my guard. I don't have to be the wounded warrior anymore. I can decide to not reject this, and then bam, y'all together. Wow. Wow. Finally we got something nice. Okay, Gemini, I love that for you. Finally we got something nice, because what the fuck? Oh my gosh. So now we on that hootie hoo sound off. All right. So we are gonna start with our Libras because it's Libra season, bitch. We're gonna Libra all the way to Virgo in this bitch. And since we are on our air signs, when it comes to Gemini, all air signs get 2 cards out this bitch. All right. So Gemini dealing with a Libra. May I have 2 cards of what they would like to say if they could? Hmm. Fairy tale. One more. So this Libra, I just need one. That's like 9. This Libra could be selling you a dream. You've got phony, trickster, illusions, and cope. So this person could be selling you a dream. They could be reaching out to you when they have them a little dranky drink, ruminating about how everything is fucking over. Gemini dealing with a Scorpio. You'll be receiving a love message from them soon. Gemini dealing with a Sag. Shit. This Sag feels secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. They don't want you to know that they're doing that work either. So they could be acting all big and bad and nonchalant, but that motherfucker chalant. All right. Gemini dealing with a cat. Police station. Someone could be in jail. Someone could be a police officer. Someone could be having run-ins with the law. Gemini to Aquarius. May I have 2 cards, please? You and this Aquarius bump heads, and they feel like shit because of that. Okay, but they keeping tabs on you, wondering what the fuck you're doing. Why do y'all bump heads? Because somebody loves somebody else, and they don't know if they just want to have sex with them or if they really want to like make love with them. And then okay. Gemini dealing with a Pisces. That's a lot, but I'll take the one that came out. Ooh, yeah, Pisces feels like a jackass. Lord. Gemini dealing with an Aries. This Aries left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. Bottom of the deck is divine masculine. So you could have been dealing with a divine masculine. That Aries could have been your divine masculine. I don't know. Gemini dealing with a Taurus. This Taurus is going through an ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. They got to deal with it themselves. Gemini dealing with a Gemini. Somebody a fucking thug. Somebody out here doing all types of shit. And that's probably why you say goodbye to them. Somebody doing some shit they ain't got to be doing. They ain't supposed to be doing. So if you're dealing with a Gemini or the Gemini, if you're watching this, it's like, who's on my mind? This person is a thug. They're a thug. And it's done. It's done with that, with the rugged, thuggish, bone having asses. Gemini dealing with the Cancer. Closing this cycle, that Cancer is done. Gemini dealing with a Leo. This Leo's got some bad news. If y'all been having reckless sex, just know you're going to get some bad news. I let the 2 come out because I guess it had to. Finally, Gemini dealing with a Virgo. This Virgo is fed the fuck up. Because all y'all do is bump heads. So what's the point? All right, that's what I got for y'all. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, okay? Like I said, my books are open. Feel free to book a reading with me with the link in my bio. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias, okay? I love that. I appreciate that. Love you, merch. Make sure you share this with 3 people, your mammy, your granny, and your auntie Annie, because I'm sure if it don't resonate for you, it got to resonate for at least one of your elders, all right? You know what it is and you know what it ain't. And